Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl is getting ready, okay? So I just, I felt it in my heart today to come and speak to you guys because I got a prophet inside of me. I'm very much prophesized, okay? So that's why I got like the eye of Horus right here, got that third eye, see past everything. So I just felt a little compelled to come and speak to you guys today because Black woman, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. And I'm speaking only to Black women today. I'm not speaking to Black men. I'm not speaking to white women, Spanish women, whatever. If you're not a Black woman, this video doesn't apply to you. You can click off now. Make sure you subscribe before you do. So I'm getting ready right now and I'm about to go out. But I just need to straighten my hair really quickly. I just finished my makeup. I need to straighten my hair. So I was like, you know what? Since it takes time for me to straighten my hair, I might as well just have this little conversation with you guys and let you know what's been on my mind and how I've been feeling. So, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Not like with myself or personally. I'm not happy with the way the world runs. I mean, who is? So let me kind of rephrase that. Black woman, I am tired. And if you're not also tired, something's wrong. I feel like I'm just gonna do big chunks because like I really am running a little late and I don't have the energy to go like track by track. If you guys want a description to this hair, I will put the link down below as well. It's pretty good. I'm on like what, my 8th week, so going on 2 months with this hair and it barely sheds. Pretty good hair, whatever, you know the gist. Hair company, if you want to send me some bundles, feel free to do so. I love glam, so I'm gonna forever have my hair done. Before I start my rant, I would like to say I love you, Black women. I respect you. I think that you are amazing, Black women. I think that you are talented, Black women. I think that you are underrated and underestimated, Black women. I think that you are overlooked consistently, Black women. And my problem is that I understand that racism exists and there's nothing that we can do about it. You feel me? Ain't really nothing. Like, what can you really do about racism? Like, unless you just burnt everybody down to the ground and the rhetoric right along with them. But who's gonna do that? So what I am frustrated about is colorism. Because I deal with colorism more than I deal with racism, and that's a fact. And the hardest part about dealing with colorism is that colorism comes from within your community. You know what I'm saying? It's not considered racism because it's not coming from, directly from another race. It's coming from your people or people who are intertwined indirectly or directly with your type of people. So when I say that, I mean colorism is coming from other Black women of lighter skin complexion, Latina women, Spanish women, whatever you want to say, Latino men, Spanish men, Black men, whatever the case may be. That's where you mostly see colorism, is in those groups of people. You don't really see colorism when you kind of like are around like other races, like white people, Caucasian people and stuff like that. So, I work a lot in the nightlife, so I experience colorism, every shift. Every time I work, I experience it. I once had a guy come sit at my bar and tell me like he's basically not gonna stay at my bar and tip me for the night if I don't pass the paper brown bag test. Honestly, that was the first time I heard some ish like that. Like, I was confused. At first I was confused, so I didn't even realize that he was trying to play me. Like, I was just like, see, I know I went to Walgreens and I had a little brown paper bag because they ain't giving the plastics no more out here on the East Coast. So let me see if I pass this. So, you know, this determines whether I get, you know, tipped or not. Yeah. Whatever. Like, I really wanted to tell him to take his cash and stick it somewhere I can't see on YouTube. But we're gonna leave that for the Patreon. But nevertheless, I'm tired. I'm tired of living in a community, amongst a community of people who act like colorism just doesn't exist. Like, it's bad enough that we deal with like racism like it doesn't exist for a long time. Like, before a lot of the things happen with like cell phones being out and catching footages of like real crime against black people, like people used to ignore racism like it just didn't exist. And I feel like now the new racism is colorism, and it's also being ignored. Like, colorism could be happening right in everyone's faces. Everyone. Your face, your neighbor's face, the person across the street face, and everybody's just gonna walk and act like they don't see it. Like, it's not happening, and it's so frustrating. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people are gonna say that they deal with colorism mostly from men, but I deal with colorism mainly from women, Spanish women, lighter skinned women, that type. And it's like, I know you guys are gonna be watching this video and are gonna be like, oh, well, you're not even that dark. Baby girl, a black woman, okay? See this brown skin? Like, there ain't no levels to your brown skin. Melanin is melanin. Medium, dark. Okay, I'm a black woman, okay? So I don't get no passes. I don't get treated less different than, you know, my counterparts who are, you know, maybe darker skinned than me. I'm the lightest in my siblings. All the rest of my siblings are literally darker skin, and I don't feel any different from my siblings than I do myself, even with this lighter shade, like, if you want to consider it that. But yo, it's crazy because look at my flat iron. It's broken. I had this flat iron for mad years and I won't let it go. It was a birthday gift. Like, it's been breaking. Like, it ain't just start breaking. It been breaking. And I've been holding on to it. But I'm gonna get a new one. I actually have a new one, but it's just not as good as this. So I'm just gonna use this. But anyways, I'm tired of walking into certain environments and understanding and knowing that I'm second choice or I'm last choice. I haven't even opened my mouth yet. I haven't even shown you my intelligence, my craft, my skills, anything. You've counted me out from the time I walked into that door, and what stings the most is that you are part of my community. Black men, you do not love yourself. You don't. You don't love your moms, you don't love your sisters, you damn sure don't love your damn selves, and you damn sure don't love your kids, because y'all be sitting here trying to have kids with lighter skinned women and Spanish women and not understanding that that's not how chromosomes work. If God said your child gonna be this complexion and that's how he saw fit, and that's just what it's gonna be, and that's why Miss Danny Lay over there looking real stupid, you know, yellow bone is what he want, but your child ain't yellow bone. Like, girl, how you feel? How you feel? How do you feel that your daughter has to grow up and listen to you discriminate against her skin type? Got your foot in your mouth. That yellow emoji foot. That's what you got in your mouth, girl. Do better. It's just kind of like, you know, you wake up every day and you put your best foot forward, and it's never enough. Like, it's never enough. I used to sit down and, you know, think about like, damn, I work mad hard. I be doing this, I be doing that. I be putting in work here, and guess what? I ain't never in my lifetime, maybe in a few more lifetimes to come, but in this lifetime, I could put in 98% of the work and I'm still gonna get 48% back. And a Latina girl, Spanish girl could put in 12% of the work and she don't get 100 of it back, just because she was born into that skin tone. These girls be looking like, you ever walk into the club These girls look like quadruplets, triplets, centuplets, eight-druplets, like double dangers, doggers. Like, you guys all look alike. But it's just kind of like us as black women, we come in all different colors, skin types, shapes, sizes, features, and we are not respected. They want this. They want these natural, full-blown lips. They want these features. You know, they want to look like us. They just don't like us. They want to dance like us. They want the ass like us. They want all of that. They want our men, but they just don't like us. Like, it's like crazy because I've gotten into disagreements, fights, and arguments with Latina girls, and they always talk about my complexion. That'd be the first thing. I've gotten called cockroach, gorilla, monkey, all type of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's unfortunate because the black men around you, the black women around you, everybody's privy to it. Everybody's privy to it. But ain't nobody gonna speak up and say nothing for another how many hundreds of years. Like, I ain't gonna lie now, like, melanin is being a lot more embraced, but it's like, what kind of melanin? You gotta be that beautiful, rare, darker skin melanin to feel like, okay, well, I'm being embraced. They jack me, like, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody falls into that category. I don't want to feel like I gotta be a special type of my skin color for you to respect me, for you to show me love, for you to show me, you know, some type of reciprocity. Like, does that work? I think so. But nevertheless, what I'm aiming to say, because I do feel like this conversation was everywhere, I just feel like black men do better. I'm not saying that I have anything against Spanish, Latina, lighter skinned women, but I've never felt more disrespected in front of a group of people than in front of them. They've always made me feel uncomfortable. Every time I walk into a room with a whole bunch of Latino women, they're speaking in Spanish, and my father was born in Venezuela. He's Haitian, but he was born in Venezuela, and he taught me Spanish, so I don't speak it fluently, but I can understand most of what you're saying. Un poquito, you know what I'm saying? And I be walking into these rooms, and I hate talking about me. And it be like, they gotta say nothing, because the second you let speak a certain language, then they gonna stop talking in front of you. Now I keep chatting. When I went to Haiti, I didn't speak a lick of Creole, a lick of French. I spoke bare English, because I want to know exactly what you're saying. I want to know. I want to hear it all. I'm the fly on the wall. I want to hear it all. And like, it's just kind of like black women. Like, if you think about it, the most respected and protected person in America is a white straight man, and the least protected and most disrespected person in America is a black woman. Like let's really talk about it. You want to talk about it? And I just feel like I'm sick of it. I'm tired, and I don't know why y'all not tired, because I'm tired. I'm tired. And what I don't get is that men will sit here and throw our complexion in our face and make our complexion feel like, oh, well, if you're not this complexion, then I ain't really jacking you, blah, blah, blah. But the second you tell these black men, like, yeah, I don't date black men, I only date white men, they get all high and mighty and offensive and defensive. Like, relax. I thought, if it ain't snowing, you ain't going. I had to step away for a second because I had to walk my dog, and he's not to be played with when he want to be walked. He's like a Grinch, a grouchy old man when he want to be walked. So let's get that out the way. But like I was saying, yeah, like this is what these men be saying, like, oh, if it ain't snowing, I ain't going, whatever that means, whatever. I guess, you know, these lighter skin or Latino women might be your closest chance or opportunity to a white woman without getting lynched for it. Like, I mean, like, I know my comments sound harsh, but like, them shit is facts. Like I'm tired of sugarcoating. Like, I'm tired of like acting like this ain't going on, like this ain't happening. Y'all think that we're hating. We're not hating. I have no issue with my complexion. I love using brown makeup, like, but like I was saying, like, if it ain't snowed, it ain't going. I don't know who came up with that terminology or why or for what, but it's whack. It's whack, sir. It's whack. It's whack. Like, who came up with that? Who so this piece of trash. Don't try that at home. I usually have like the smaller ones I use, but I'm not home right now, so I'm gonna just have to use what they got, and then when I get home I'll sew this down. This is like temporary, but yeah, I don't know who came up with that terminology, but it's whack. Like, it's corny. Sorry you hate your mom, sorry you hate yourself, but it's like, and it's not even about preference, because I feel like they always try to use that, like, oh, you can't be mad at somebody for their preference. Yeah, this is not working out. I'm gonna have to like do this off camera. This is ridiculous. I could prefer Asian men. I could prefer white men. I'm not sitting around here walking up to black men like, is you Asian? Is you white? Let me see, because if you not, I don't know. Like, we don't care. Y'all like these quote-unquote exotic women the same way Latina, light-skinned women, whatever, are y'all exotics. We're somebody exotic too. I'm a white man's exotic. You know how many times white men come up to me and just want to cater to me and have catered to me? Black men act like we're literally sitting here chasing them down. Like, we're not chasing you guys down. You want to go so hard to let us know, to tell us that you ain't jacking us. Okay. When I go protesting, I protested for Eric Garner. I protested for Mike Brown. I protested for so many people that have died, so many black men that have died under the hands of police brutality. And I've never seen Spanish or lighter skinned women step out for y'all. It be us. It be us. The same black woman that y'all don't like and respect. We the ones who be there. I got camera footage. I'll show you. You'll see how many of them exotic Latinas actually stepped out for you. You'll see. Like y'all not clueless, and this need to broadcast it. And that's the reason why every time a guy comes up to me on some, oh, like, I date light-skinned girls, I be like, I date white men. And you're trash. Nobody cares what you like. I always get this like, oh yeah, like, you know, I don't even like dark-skinned girls, but I like you. Go like your mother. Go like, it's like, I can't get into it as much as I want, because I get so like annoyed that I want to curse and fuss, and I do understand that I am on YouTube and I just can't carry on like that, or my video is gonna get blocked and demonetized. But it's just like come on, like, let's really talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. And it's just like, I meet a lot of like black women who are workers and stuff like that, and it's unfortunate because I used to look down on, you know, women for doing things like that. But it's just kind of like, think about it. We're born into a society that says that we're not worthy. You know what I'm saying? The society says that we're not worthy. Our own people, our own protectors, the men in our society, turns around and tells us the same thing. We're not worthy. So not only do we have to deal with not having acceptance from other races, we don't even accept ourselves. The people who are supposed to protect us, our men, don't even, you know, respect us. Other black women, because their skin is lighter, because their great-great-great-grandmother got, you know, assaulted by master in the house, you know, the house slaves. You know what I'm saying? Master then took advantage of your great auntie, and you feel like you're better than me because of that. Like, girl, go to HELL. Like, I'm from Haiti, and I deal with a lot of Dominican people, and they're colorist as fuck. I can't call them racist, because whether they like it or not, whether they want to admit it or not, they're black. But let's just call it what it is, colorism, because you're a part of the race, girl. You just don't like us because we're darker than you. And there are a lot of dark people in countries that people think that predominantly a certain type of people live in. The same vice versa. There are a lot of dark people in DR. There are a lot of light people in Haiti. My grandfather is yellow bone, and he's a black man, full blown to the T, like to the T. Black man, like can't tell him nothing. Black. You know, it's just really frustrating. It's heart-wrenching. It's annoying. I'm over the conversation. I'm over the politics. I'm over the acting like it's not going on and it's not happening around me. We're born into a community that does not love us or respect us, our own community or the races outside of our community. We have to work 10 times as hard to get less than half of what anybody else could get that don't look like us. And then it's like kind of like you go to school, you get degrees, you do what they say you're supposed to do, and then guess what happens? You walk into a corporate white America and they tell you, hey, even though you just took out all these loans that you got to pay back to get this right so that you have a skill set that you can service us with, we don't like the way you look, so no, we can't offer you a job here. Sorry. Or, you know what? We're trying to meet a quota, and we're trying to, you know, make it seem like we do accept black people into our company. So, you know, we will hire you. But you're going to have to look like us, dress like us, talk like us, erase everything that's black about you, turn yourself into an Oreo, and then walk on eggshells, because you're always going to be black. No matter how much we let you sit at the lunch table with us, you're going to be black still. So tread lightly at all times and know your place, and we'll let you work here. Like, that's the case. And it's always like, what y'all want black women to do? What y'all want black women to do? What do y'all really want black women to do? Tell me, because I'm confused. I don't know what y'all want from us. And that's the reason why I stopped giving a rat's ass a long time ago. I don't care. I don't. I do what I want, when I want, how I want to do it, and not no man, no woman. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you the Pope gonna ever tell me nothing. Because y'all don't respect me. Y'all don't respect me. Y'all have no respect for me, who I am, what I represent, a black woman. You don't respect it. You don't. Black men be scared to talk to white women, strangers in a certain way, but they own people, they own girlfriends, wives, sisters, mothers. They gonna disrespect in a heartbeat. I don't respect that. It is what it is. Feel away. I don't care. To lift up your self-esteem, you want to make somebody else feel less than, and the black woman is your punching bag because the white woman can't. And I'm not accepting that no more. I'm not accepting that from y'all. I'm not accepting that from my own people. I'm not accepting that from nobody. I'm going to be in places where I am celebrated, and I'm respected, and I'm loved, and I'm appreciated, and I'm embraced, and I'm treated with grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I want to be. That's the only place I want to exist. God gave us one life on this earth. And I'll be damned if I carry on the remainder of my years living in the shadow of a white man's insecurity that has trickled down to racism, that has trickled down to colorism, that has trickled down to poverty within the black race at an all-time high. I'll be damned if God put me on this earth for his purpose, and that purpose be taken in by you, and you give me a purpose that's unworthy of. if you understand what that means or not, because I kind of don't, but it came out sounding whatever it sounded like I don't know what I just said, but I know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have those moments where you don't know what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying. And that's how I respect a lot of these artists, these celebrities. Like, they're the ones that boast up this facade of, like, you know, it's a great thing, it's graceful to be with a white or light skinned woman. Even my uncle, bruh, my brother is with you know, one of the women I'm talking about, and she's amazing. I love her. Beautiful spirit, beautiful heart. And that's why I don't like to categorize people, because, you know, the same way they categorize us, I'm kind of doing the same thing now. So I definitely got to watch my tone, because she's amazing, and I've met many like her. But I would never forget when my uncle was just like, yo, like, yeah, like, mind you, my uncle, he has like a lighter skin, like, woman or whatever, and he's like telling my brother, like, giving him props, like, yeah, right choice. I'm looking at him like, I'm your niece. Like, I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's kind of like a passage, a right way of honor to, like, be with a woman that's as close to white as possible. I don't know if we're going back to Jim Crow days or whatever the case may be, but you men need to learn to love yourself. You need to do better and stop deflecting on us. Like, I just feel like I understand the world is not perfect, and I understand that there are a lot of flaws that are built into us by our parents, our peers, history, etc. But I will say is that people know right from wrong. And a lot of the times when I'm treated a certain way amongst my peers and other people, y'all know it's wrong. Y'all see it, y'all not blind. Y'all not legally blind like that girl from the meme. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all just choose not to know what's going on. So you know me? I'm gonna speak up every time. Every time I ever feel a hint of racism, colorism, I'm like, it's because I'm black? What's the problem? What? Because I'm black? I love throwing that out there. Because as soon as you say that, see the reaction. Oh, what? What? Me? Yeah, you. Well, I do know that I jumped around a lot in this video. Like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you guys get the point of what I'm trying to say. What I want to say is, black men, do better. Do better, bro. Teach your sons better. Teach your black daughters better. Because y'all think that when they get upset and they feel away and they express themselves, it's spicy. You know what I'm saying? When I do it, I'm an angry black woman. I've always remembered times where I've literally just been expressing myself, and here comes everybody like, stop being angry. I'm not angry. But when Cardi B gets online and start acting like Shanae, it's cute. Miss me. Miss me. Like, miss me with it. Like, jump over my head with it. Like, out of sight. Like, black men, stand up for your black woman the way we stand up for you, the way we go. And it's like, I hate saying that, because we shouldn't even be having to ask y'all. I feel kind of like I'm begging or something. Like, I'm begging for y'all to, like, be there. And so I'm gonna just keep it real, and I'm gonna say what it is, because that's how I feel about the situation. And I just want, you know, black women, go where you're blessed. Go where you're appreciated, and don't let these men, these coons, these Uncle Toms make you feel like you're not enough. That's just all I want to say. Because you are. You are. I don't think I'm going to do any baby hairs today, because I just don't feel like it. But anyways, I just want to say, black women, you are powerful. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You have skills. You have talent. You have personality, charisma. And we all look different. We come in different shapes, colors, sizes, shades. We're the prize. I want you to look yourself in the mirror and say, I am the prize. Because every morning, even though I feel defeated, because I know I'm going to walk into a world that doesn't accept me, I turn to my God, the person who put me on this earth and sees fit that I am here every single day that he keeps me here, I turn to him and I say thank you. And I say thank you, God. Thank you for making me the prize. I'm the prize. Feel good about yourself, Black woman. And don't ever let anyone make you feel less than. Parents never warned me about colorism, racism, or any of that. I experienced colorism, I'm pretty sure, as a child and didn't even know I was going through that. Didn't even know I was being discriminated against. You know what I'm saying? That type of emotional trauma of not knowing why you're not being accepted is just absolutely crazy. So parents, do better. Educate your kids. When I have kids, no matter the complexion of my kids, I know that my kid is gonna be a Black man or a Black woman because I'm Black and I have the prominent genes. Melanin run through my veins and that's stronger than anything. So I'm gonna teach my kids either to not be colorist or about colorism. Either way, they're gonna learn that the way the world works, so that they can operate in an efficient way and they could give back to the world in a good way and not, you know, pushing this agenda that people be pushing. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, my nerves are just like raging like a bull every time I talk about injustices. But I gotta go. I've been here like nearly 20-30 minutes and I just want to say I'm so happy to be back. I missed you guys. I know I'm a little chunkier, which is good. Matter of fact, I'm not even that chunky because I was chunky when I first came on YouTube and then I lost weight and then now I'm gaining it back. So, you know, you guys kind of didn't get the journey with me. Anybody that's from Instagram or whatever, where I predominantly socialize, you guys know. If you know, you know. The girls that get it. But I'm so happy to be back. If you relate, you know, to colorism of any sort, and I know you do, and like I said, this comment section ain't for nobody but Black women. So if you do not consider yourself a Black woman, or if you ever disrespected a Black woman because of the color of her skin, please do not comment below. And please feel free to unsubscribe from my channel. Bye. But for my Black woman, please comment below. Tell me your stories. Tell me of a time where you were discriminated against because of the color of your skin due to colorism. Like, I'm not even talking about racism, colorism. Let me know how it made you feel. Let me know how you surpass those emotions and keep going so that we all can learn from each other. Because as Black women, we really need to stick together. Like, no one has our backs but us. I love you guys. Make sure you like my video because every time you like my video, YouTube shows me they like me. So like my video, comment your thoughts, and make sure you subscribe if you like to, because I don't want no haters on my channel, because I'm gonna be saying what I need to say. Bye. I just walked out looking like a napped out.